gonna make his road on the way to the stage. Let's give it up, y'all, for Trev, the road poet.
Thank you, and we've got my name right this year. It's Trev, not Trev. And you often say one man's ending is another man's beginning. I arrived in Austin last night. I'm here for the month, as Tom said. I'm in Austin, I'm in West Texas, I'm down in the Valley, and possibly in Mexico. It's 2024. The poems are about special events. It's 110 years ago since the start of the First World War. 10 years ago we did a project writing poems over the 4 years of the 100th anniversary. These are 2 of the poems that I wrote. And the third one is a very special tribute to America's contribution to ending the world of Nazi tyranny. This is called volunteering, and it's how I thought I would be if I was around at that time. The firing of a handgun, soon a war had begun. The German advance to staunch an appeal to launch. Volunteers were needed, the appeal heeded. Forget the strife of dreary life. An adventure awaits for you and your mates. So answer the call and give your all. The group, Sergeant Fade and Tony Tanner, for each recruit signed up to follow the banner. Underage? No worry. If they look big enough, sign them up in a hurry. Sign up now, no debating, or you'll find a white feather waiting. Be willing, take the king's shilling. It's only right for king and country to fight. Be brave and bold, they were told, to give their best at the politician's behest. It seemed the thing to do when the poster said, your country needs you. It's a chance not to be missed. Hurry up and enlist. Officers saying, a chance for honour and glory. But experience would soon tell a different story. Thank you.
Well.
This next one is what everybody said about the First World War. It'll be over by Christmas. Dickheads.
Bloody wank.
1914, they volunteered and marched away to war. Training over. Thinking of an adventure lying in store. It'll be over by Christmas, so they thought. Back home to tell how well they fought. But no one could have foretold, these lads so brave and so bold, that war would not be again. The world after would never be the same. How many would tell about the years of carnage and hell? Human cost, death, blindness, limbs lost, posted missing, never found, lost forever in that muddy ground. Lost at sea, shot down in the air, finding out that war is dirty, not chivalrous affair. Over by Christmas, they were told, these lads so brave and bold. As proudly they marched away on that 1914 summer's day, little knowing what lay in store, the nightmare of the First World War. It's also the anniversary of D-Day, in which America played a big part in getting setting Europe free from the yoke of Nazi tyranny, free from the yoke of fascism. And 10 years ago, an 11-year-old boy did something rather special called Project Vigil, and it's called The Saluting Boy on Omaha Beach. Just go, if you want to know what he did, just Google it and go straight to the first picture. The 70th anniversary of the longest day, he'd come to Normandy, but not to pray. He wasn't looking for personal glory, when amongst the war graves he's told the story, he's knowledge to share about 3 paratroopers buried there. For 3 days, for 4, blasted wind. For 4 days he taught others knowledge to those who sought to learn more about their part in the war. June 6th, the police wouldn't let him in. He was determined narrow-mindedness would not win. So to Omaha Beach he was bound. So to Omaha Beach, hoping people would understand when he planted his World War II flag in the sand. He'd taken time to care, to say thanks to the American soldiers who fought and died there. Listening to the waves, it was as if he saw the spirits of those young soldiers coming ashore. Not far from where he was standing, they were landing. Many who would never reach their objective as they fell on that bloody Omaha Beach. But did anyone expect him to raise his hand in a salute of respect, humming quietly the songs his heroes would have known before into the war they were thrown? American patrol just a part of the many songs in the young soldier's heart. On that fateful day, as their lives ebbed away, imagining the hell in which they fell, it would try, it began to cry, but still held sway, briefly breaking the salute to wipe the tears away. Then people came to see the saluting boy looking out to sea. Perhaps they may have spoken, but his vigil would not be broken. Others tried to tease him and more, but he still saluted the spirits of those soldiers coming ashore. Ignoring the news cameras there, seaward he continued to stare as he saw more and more of the spirits of those young soldiers still coming ashore. Members of the armed forces played their parts, encouraging him to take heart. Veterans saluted in return as the tide began to turn. The tide crept in, he would not be beat. Proudly he stood, no retreat. His vigil not forsaken, as pictures were taken. Perhaps what mattered most, a lone trumpeter joined him and played the last post. He stayed strong and he stayed long, an hour and a half he stayed, his tribute paid, proudly coming away on that 70th anniversary Remembrance Day. And I wonder today how many of the hearts he did reach, the saluting boy on Omaha Beach. I'm Trev. Thank you. God bless.
Great.
Let's give it up for Trev one more time, y'all.